What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, I told you yesterday multiple different times, and we'll talk about it today at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the live. Make sure y'all tune in. I told you guys that the fight is in limbo. The rematch, the highly anticipated rematch between superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis and star boxer on the verge of being a superstar, Lamont Roach Jr. It's a lot of just unnecessary things taking place. I told you that the 30 win, no loss, 1 draw, 28 win by way of knockout, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 30 years of age, has essentially like 1 foot in the sport, 1 foot out the sport, right? Gervonta Tank Davis is not really interested in the sport of boxing right now. He had, it's a lot of turmoil going on with these negotiations, right? Lamont Roach has agreed to his portion of the contract. He signed everything. Gervonta Tank Davis has not. Why? Because Gervonta Tank Davis is just simply not interested in the sport of boxing right now. He has a lot going on. But the Premier Boxing Champions, better known as the PBC, they're trying to push him in the direction of taking the fight because they need him to justify putting on a pay-per-view event. They need Gervonta Tank Davis to take the fight. They need him to fight so they can stack fighters on the undercard. Right? Well, Gervonta Tank Davis has not been training according to his team. They told me Gervonta Tank Davis has not been training since he got arrested. We know that. Well, now the 25 win, 1 loss, 2 draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, Lamont Roach Jr. is now moving on, as he should. As he should. They're moving on, and they're looking to find a different opponent to stay active. As I said, they should look to fight another champion at 135. Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Muratalla. His stock, Lamont Roach Jr.'s stock, is at an all-time high right now. It's at an all-time high. Perfect timing. Go ahead, find a different opponent to compete with, and you know, if Tank Davis is ready by the end of the year or early next year, then you pursue it. But Tank Davis is just simply in a place where he's in limbo, right? He had an altercation with his significant other on Father's Day, June 15th. As I told you guys, that's why they didn't announce the fight, because they didn't know what the results of this was going to be. They didn't know what was going to take place. They didn't know what's going to happen. And guess what? Tank Davis goes to court, gets arrested, has to bail out. Right? They don't know if he's going to be able. They wanted to announce the fight this Saturday, July 19th, on the morning of Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios, which was a debacle. That's just 6 weeks before the fight. It's just a lot of nonsense. So there's just a lot going on with this. And Lamont Roach, I mean, again, I said this before, that they dropped the ball. Okay? They dropped the ball because the stock for this, the rematch, was so high that it wasn't even funny. But again, as I told you guys, it just seems like there's so much going on, and Gervonta Tank Davis is like 1 foot in the sport, 1 foot out. And so now Lamont Roach is like, yo, listen, man, we can't wait around for this dude. We're moving on. We're looking for another opponent, as they should. I said that yesterday. They should look for a Shakur Stevenson, you know, something like that. But as I told you guys, you see, Tank Davis gets arrested. He hasn't been training. He didn't sign his portion of the contract. He don't want to fight right now. The PBC is pushing him in the direction of fighting because they need him to fight. They need him to fight so that they can have a pay-per-view event and justify putting the other fighters on the card and be able to pay these fighters. Again, Amazon did not give them a budget. It gave them a distribution deal, right? So they have to put these fights on pay-per-view. But it trickled down. It hurt Anton Russell. Now he got to go to Japan, right? Because they depended upon Gervonta Tank Davis, period, as I told you guys. But let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. So let's see what's next for Lamont Roach. Congratulations to Lamont Roach. I'm glad he did that. Move on, man. Everybody needs to move on from Gervonta Tank Davis. He's living in his own bubble. Nobody knows what's to come of it. Great talent, great skills, but he living in his own world, period. Just let him be. That's it. Everybody else move on. He can't hold up the sport. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.